Let's see. And then go live here. Okay. Up out. Okay. Close that. Let me hide the neck. I think hair X is done. It should be up and down. Hello, welcome. I didn't do the art. It's Blue Mary. The credits is at the top left of this screen. I'm only doing the rigging. Physics blend. Let's see. Also, welcome guys. Feel free to lurk and chill, you know, like if you guys are working on something, you know, feel free to work alongside my stream. Only have Android phone to use for my projects for the last 4 years. Oh, how come? Like, are you like exclusively using just phone? Hey, welcome. Computer, we use this for record keeping, Don't use it for any of my projects. Oh, I see. I'll have actual computer like Alienware. Alienware. You know, as long as you have decent specs, you know, that's fine. Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? I am back after, you know, after the typhoon. And while we were like, you know, just waiting it out, I was setting up the hair. Apparently the hair has a lot of like has a lot of parts just for the default hair. Like I had to set up all of the strands, all of the parts one by one for the white hair toggle. So I can like set it up in the future for the color slider thing. But yeah, it's all good. I'm up too late stream. Wait, what? What time is it for you? Because here it's 5 p.m. 1 a.m? What time do you usually sleep? Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, I think this one's pretty good. Although I kind of want this to raise up a little bit. Yep. Usually watching you at 1 to 2 a.m? No, that's too late for you. I usually go to bed at like 1 or 2, but sometimes 3. I see. That's actually me right now, except like I sleep at 5 or 6 a.m. Okay, let me see. This is pretty good. Okay, I want this. Okay, I need to hide the I need to hide the face. I might accidentally click. Okay, there we go. Too many elements. Been editing all day. I see. Hello, welcome. Who is this? Like the one I'm working on? My client is Grybach. I hope I pronounced that right. I was like watching your shorts, and then I was like trying to look for like the shorts where you pronounce your name. But yes, finally I got it right. Okay, this one's fine. I need to erase this part. And then after this hair, I need to rig the other hair too. But it's also gonna take a while because I need to set up the white hair and then the default hair toggles first. Okay, let's put it here. I think this one's fine. Nah, I need to raise this a little bit. I just found the color Splash OBS filter and I love it. Wait, what is it? Like, there's this one creator, I think, on Twitter that I saw that makes scripts in OBS with that has like cool filters, and I actually have one. I think one of the filters, which is like candlelight. This one's pretty good. I like this. And then this one's pretty good too. I like it. Like, I haven't downloaded the other one yet that kind of looks like a shoes. It kind of looks like shoes. I need to like download everything. They're really cracked when it comes to filters. The latest one that I saw was the like turning I guess the window capture to like a 3D object, which is really cool. Hi Small, welcome. Good afternoon. I hope you're staying safe too. Yeah, a bunch of people did that switch assets. It's really cool. Sent you a screenshot of Color Splash? Hell yeah. Let me check that. Okay, let me see if this is pretty good. Okay. I just need to tweak the strands, and I think the cyan bangs. I had to call it cyan bangs just for, you know, like, so I can easily see it. Okay. And then this one. Here we go. Yo, that's really cool. I should have downloaded that like before I started streaming. Colors of this model is bright. Yeah. He's gonna have a lot of like really cool toggles too, even like the RGB. Also, it was totally unintentional because my 1.0 was a bit more teal than cyan, but this model is like CMYK. Ah, okay, I see. So it's like from RGB colors to like CMYK. I mean, I dig it. I dig the colors. Okay, let me move this a little bit. And then the shadow part. Like usually for upwards motion, I like to move it a little bit downwards and raise this up a little bit, and then lower the opacity. Like don't mind the shadows for the meantime. I'm going to clip it after. You call it cyan bangs? Also funny because I love the hair, but I would hate mine to be that long IRL. Oh, but it's cool. Cool hair. Like, the hairstyle actually reminds me of Visual K hairstyle. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that type of hairstyle. And I tried watching like a tutorial or like a process, like how they set up or how they style their hair, and it took them like what, an hour or two just to get the hair up, like to have those spikes and lots of hairspray. Like there's a lot of Japanese visual kei bands that have a similar hairstyle. But man, the prep time, you know? I was about to say visual kei reminds me of 80s hair. Then I looked it up and I guess that it is based on 80s hairstyles. Oh yeah. Let me see. I want this to be more upwards. Yeah. This part. Yeah, okay. That one's pretty good. And then shadow. Was this the one that I moved? No. 40%. And then lower this and then raise this up a little bit. Okay, this one's all good. I can probably work on this part. One of my friends told me that my otome game archetype is the jester, and I looked it up and I have never felt more called out. I mean... I guess it does give that vibe. Okay, let me see. Like, my deformers. Look at the setup. So there's like physics deformer. And then inside that physics deformer is like white hair toggle and then default hair toggle. And that's the setup for all of the strands. Hi Ren, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the resub. How are you? Jester archetype who uses a happy-go-lucky, prank-loving, humorous facade to hide a more serious, depressed, and troubled inner self. No! No! But it's okay, you know, like the outer side matters. Is Live 2D free? It does have a free version, but it does have like limited features. So I just recommend getting the pro version, but you can still do simple models in the free version. And I think a lot of people use it for Twitch emotes, like animated Twitch emotes, which is pretty good. Like they do commissions using Live 2D, like the free version for Twitch emotes, and then like once they save enough money, they buy the pro version. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Wrong parameter. Okay. I want this to have, I don't know, like I just want to have like a parallax for the hair. And then this. And to make it more convincing, I always try to move the shadow as much as I can. Like that. Even just a tiny bit already gives that, you know, like the distance. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity. Nope. Okay, maybe that's too much. Okay, 48. And then the back part. I can do the back part. Did I? Where's the this part? White hair toggle. Huh? Did I did I not add a physics blend for this? I'm gonna add physics blend. Mm-mm. Okay, physics blend. Okay. Here we go. Okay, where's the other? Like the very middle strand. This one? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, raise it just a little bit. Just like that. I don't like this being like kind of like that. Maybe move it here. Ah! How long have you been live? I mean, I haven't been live too much. Like, I'm probably been up since like, I don't know, 22 minutes. Hi Kai, welcome, welcome. Dropping by to say hi. I'm at work and can't hear you. Thank you for the sub. Also, good luck with your work. Wait, let me. Thank you and good luck with work. Okay, where's the other strand? This one. Nice, okay. Yippee. Printer ink colors, yeah. CMYK. Yeah. I think that one's pretty good. Yep. Okay, that one's done. Let me double check the side. I also finally got the face guide from Blue Mary. Like she did this, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And she said that the shadow, like what I did with the shadow, is pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yippee. So it really helps a lot when I have like the artist helping me with, you know, the angles too. I think that's really important. This one I'll probably have to ask I guess Blue Mary for like guidance for this side of the hair. Like this one's fine, but this one I'm kind of having a trouble with this part. I think I'll probably have to ask her for A guide again. Mary moved the teal hair a bit more science, so with the magenta and the yellow eyes, we almost have full CMYK. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me make a backup just in case. I was like making multiple backups on my Google Drive like a few days ago. Just in case, you know, like power outage and then like it fucks up with my PC. Okay, I want this hair to go down. I feel like it doesn't make sense going upwards. I mean, it can go upwards, but the spiky part kind of goes down. Your tracking is so good, thank you. Okay, this one copy. And then this one. Yo, it's News. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. How are you? I'm doing good. We recently got hit by a typhoon, but thankfully it stopped. Hope you're doing well. So you've gotten 30 times better, yeah. I've been like pretty busy, you know, just doing live 2D models for like the past how many years now? That's great to hear. Was it severe? Like in some areas it was pretty bad. And we've been getting like leaks here and there at the house. Some of my mutuals had it worse. Like they got a leak at the ceiling and then it, you know, it affected their PC. So yeah, like they don't have any like PC parts to buy for the meantime, like power outage and stuff like that. You have to worry about that first. That one's pretty good. I need to have this part, I think. Yeah. Raise it up like this. Okay, maybe that's too much. I hope things get better with everyone. Yeah. I just hope that the typhoon doesn't come back, because there is a possibility of it coming back. So it's really scary situation. And this one. Uh, 45 or 40. Yeah. It's just the location, honestly. You know, we're like beside like like a big body of water. Okay, this one's good. Okay, that one's pretty good. Okay, save. No, not the ads. Don't worry. Okay, on my back. Yippee. But yeah, it sucks being like close to, you know, big body of water. Like we get typhoon and then we get earthquake. And then like for summer it's like really hot. Yeah. Ring of Fire. I went to Japan in summer once, never again. Wait, what? Why? So humid and hot? How hot are we talking about? Is it like what, 20, is it 26 degrees? Is that it? Okay, I think that this one's fine. Yep. I don't wanna raise this up a little bit. Low 30s and humidity feels like 40. What? 40 degrees Celsius, right? Oh my god. I didn't know it's that bad. Especially those in Americas like Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Florida, other places where the hurricane caused damage to, especially the islands. Yeah, it's one of the most miserable summers I've had. Oh, it's like Philippines then. What the hell? I thought it would be like 26 degrees. Oh no. Okay, this one's good. Yeah, I think that's too much. Saving. Okay, let me just raise this a little bit. Hmm. I want to raise this up more. Wow. I was in Spain once when it hit 42 to 44. Japan was worse because the humidity made it so much harder. Oh yeah. Humid weathers. It really, really sucks. Like it sucks really bad here, especially during the summer, because like, you know, it's hot, it's humid, and then like we have to, you know, try to make sure that there's no mold. There's no mold in the house. Man. We need to like ventilate the whole house. moderately humid where I live, but not nearly as bad as you guys. Yeah, and then like, kind of makes me think like, with certain type of houses here in the Philippines, like, it always gets me thinking like, maybe that's the reason why a lot of kids get like really bad asthma. Like even for my siblings back then, like at our old house, it was like all wooden. It's like the old Filipino style housing, like traditional Filipino house, I guess. And during the typhoon season, it gets pretty humid, and then like back then when I was a kid, it was like there were like black spots at the ceiling, and I didn't know it's black mold. And then like there are some parts of the house that was like growing mushroom. It was that bad. But at the same time, we're also close. Like our house was next to a pond, so we also had like an infestation of tiny frogs and then snails. And then sometimes we get snakes, which is kind of, when I look back at it, it's like, wow. True. Like they're like micro frogs too, like the size of a thumbnail. But it really sucks because like they're like there's like a blanket of frogs on the ground, so like you can't avoid accidentally stepping on them, which was like pretty bad. And then you can slip if you step on them too. So it's like the floor is lava, but frogs, micro frogs. The snakes also like moist. Yeah. And I think like ever since like we had the current house before, like the old Filipino style house, the allergies were like less, but it's still there, like you can't really get rid of it, but it was like super less compared to before. But then like the problem with the current house is like you still have to maintain it, like keep the mold out. And then like when I moved out of that house, it's like, damn, the air feels more lighter to breathe. Hello, welcome. So you can animate? I guess, yeah. But it's more like, for VTubing. Well, actually, I did some animation in the past for some games. But that was back then when I used to do spine animations. Okay, this is too much. Need to tone that down. Hi Thomas, welcome, welcome. Hello. Damn, I would cry if I saw that all code in the These aren't codes. These are just deformers. So it's kind of like you know, like a container or like a folder for the parts, and then these so-called folders are the ones I use to warp. But yeah, these aren't codes. I think these are the codes. This is the log. Well, I only check it for like errors and stuff. That's it. we don't look at that. As IT student, saying on the right side makes me cry. I don't know. Like, I mean, these aren't codes. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, if you're IT, you can probably like tell it apart. But I guess in a way, Live 2D does have some moments where it's kind of similar to programming, I guess, but it's like more visual, and a lot of like people do it in physics or like blend shape weights. Hello po. Man, I will no longer be 9 plus 10. No. It's time to be old. Okay. Let's see. Yo, this one's done. Wait, I'm supposed to rig the shadow. Let me see. Okay, and then 40%. I probably raise this a bit because like I kind of want, I don't know, it's like the shadow is closer, or at least the bangs, like this strand is kind of closer to the forehead, so I kind of want that curve to like follow the curve of the forehead. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking. Hi Chio, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And thank you, we're doing good and also safe. I also saw your post about the, what's it called? Is it like social media, like management platform? So me and my partner were actually like trying it out. Okay, it really helped, because it's a good thing to know a bit about programming when rigging. Yeah. I think it's more common for like the blend shape weights. I've got such a bad cold, but I'm glad you're alright. No, I hope you're you know, feeling better. Get well soon. Helps loads, and apparently there are a bunch of other scheduling pages too. Yeah, I saw that one code retweet about Metricool. So it's like, you know, we're also giving it a try. I also sent it to my partner because he's also like making content for like Warhammer stuff and other miniatures, like for his painting. So it really helps a lot. Good model you got there. I'm getting cute aggression. Thank you. I'm glad you find my model cute. This one's all good. Have I not moved this? You wanna? Eh? White hair. Physics. Eh? Eh? Where's the... What the... What the... What happened to this hair? What? Where's the... Did I accidentally move this? Oh my god, I accidentally moved the deformer somewhere. No, it messed up the thing. Okay, where is it? Where is the thing? Okay, I need to move it back. It should remain like default. I feel like... Yeah, oh my god. Oh, that fixed it. Warhammer, who's your partner? Yeah, my partner is let me give him a shout out here. Well, he doesn't stream that much on Twitch, but he does make content on YouTube. Is it just CH? Does he have CH on his? Okay, if it's not that, it's probably... Okay, did I do it right? Come on, enter. Yeah, this one. UP. But yeah, he does have his YouTube. And he's currently... He was like... he got acrylic markers. And he wanted to try it out for his miniatures. And I also gave it a try. Like... He had some backup miniatures that I can like use for, you know, like painting some stuff, trying out some stuff with the marker. I used to paint a lot of War Machine, which was a competitor for Warhammer. They went out of this... Wait, really? I thought they're still like alive and kicking. Acrylic marker, yeah. Because like it's somewhat similar to like the acrylic paints that he uses. Like it can be good for like a specific style. Like if you want to go for like having a toon shading or cell shade style, and then you can probably like paint some of the parts if you want to like give it some more effects, I guess. They're kind of coming back. Oh, their IP got bought. I see. Is it like permanent marker? I don't think so. It's kind of like acrylic paint. So I'm pretty sure it's like washable. And what I like about it is that it doesn't smell bad. And I think that was the reason why I don't like colored markers in the first place. Because like there are some, you know, markers that smell pretty bad and I don't like the smell. So I think acrylic markers are like your best bet. And they're also opaque. So if you want to like, let's say you have like a dark color and then you want to put like a lighter color, that works too. What's happening here? Oh, I was moving the toggle deformer. But yeah, recently my partner is like getting into Warhammer Old World, and he recently got the Kate. And then we also have the like non-Warhammer stuff like Conquest, and then Song of Ice and Fire, I actually I like Song of Ice and Fire. You know, like because I'm familiar with it. And they're also like I think more affordable. We actually got like a gameplay, like one game for it. It was pretty fun. Yo, I'm seeing like the pictures. Holy shit, that's a lot. Yo, that's so cool. Wait, did you paint these? No, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah. No, the paint work is pretty good. Now I just have to work on work on my miniatures because like I'm like I have never like, you know, played, you know, Warhammer. Like I'm still in the painting phase, but I don't have like it's hard to find time to paint. But and at the same time, like I chose I chose Tyranids, which is like, you know, there's a lot of them, so I need as a beginner, that's probably like the worst choice. Like maybe I could have like picked something different, but I don't know. I like Tyranids because like I like, I don't know. Reminds me of the Alien franchise. I like aliens. The second set, big ones, I'm especially proud of. Hell yeah. That looks really, really good. But yeah, it's like I have yet to like find a style that works for me. Like I only know like doing the slap chop technique for like the generic, I guess like generic Tyranids. But for the big ones, I'm planning to like have like a different style. And it's also even more difficult because like it's been a while since I last done any traditional painting. And my hand is also like pretty shaky when it comes to painting. So that was like another problem that I have. So I was also like trying out maybe like a different technique that could work for me. When it comes to like adding probably like soft shading. Because I know you can achieve it with like airbrush, but I was trying out a dry method, which is like using like really, really fine colored pigments. So I bought like different colors of like really, really fine loose pigments, and it's up to me to mix and, you know, like mix the colors to get like the color that I want. Kind of similar to like makeup, like loose makeup pigments, and then I would have like a dome type brush to buff it out. But yeah, I was like trying that on my Conquest miniatures. Yeah, pigment dry brushing, I guess that's what it's called. But there's like no water involved, like it's just pure powder. And I was like testing it out and see if it kind of fades, or like it, you know, if you touch the miniature, it, you know, maybe it's some color would like attach to your skin. And so far nothing's, you know, like there's no effect like that. Like there's no fall off. So it's probably a technique I can apply. I mean, for dry brushing, you literally suck all the water out first. Hello! Welcome new... Oh my god. Free milk? Welcome, welcome. How is stream? What is up? What were you working on? Were you also doing some rigging work or some art? But yes, welcome, welcome for the newcomers. I am Salty. I'm a live 2D illustrator and rigger as well. Currently doing some rigging work. Hope you were okay during typhoon. I hope you're doing okay too. Hope you guys are safe. But yes, welcome, welcome. I wasn't rigging today. I was playing Ib? Yo, oh my god. That brings me back. Oh man, I played it during my high school days. No, that's how old I am. No. I can feel my back. But yeah, I hope you had fun. It's so nostalgic. I love Ib. Oh my god. I also tried to like there was like a song. I'm not sure if it's like a fan-made song, but man, I used to like cover that in the past. You and me twin, we old Manang. We get Manang new and then Manang salty. Oh my god. No. Lola salty. And we got the matching back pain too. Back pain and then knee pain. I think we're similar age. Wait, what? Yes, we're all old. Back pain, shoulder pain, and then we got like some katingko on the side. I have like 3 katingko like products beside me just in case. You might be younger though. Oh yeah, I am 28. I'm nearing 30s, guys. Huh? What? But I guess it do be like that. No. Hi Dodge, welcome. Yeah, you're way younger. Yeah. It's funny though. I guess for some people though, they always like mistake me for a student. So maybe I got that going for me, I guess. Because I recently got a haircut. Okay, it's like same haircut as my model, finally. And then like ouch. The guy cutting my hair, like he was like saying certain things, like he was trying to offer me like hair color, and he was like, oh, like maybe like, you know, like a chestnut brown might look good on your hair, and maybe, you know, like it's a color that's like okay for school. And I'm like, sir, sir, I'm not a student, I'm 28. And he was like, he was so apologetic. He was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Have a good stream, Salty. Thank you, Neo. Start prepping dinner. Okay, eat well po. Thank you again for the raid. Really appreciate it. I was just basing it on some of your taste in shows and stuff. Yes. Age reveal. I'm like one of the... Is it like 1997, like Gen Z? But it doesn't feel like a Gen Z. Yeah. 10 years older. Ah, I see. But we're not like them, yeah. And maybe it's also because like in Filipino family, it's like, I guess that's also like a factor because like I'm the eldest. So being like a Gen Z eldest child, I guess it doesn't feel like a Gen Z, you know, like you don't feel like a Gen Z kid. More like Zillennial. New word unlocked. Gen Z gang, yeah, yippee. We're like second to the last before K-12. Yeah. Like, I think my batch was like the last one that didn't that didn't go K-12. But at the same time, it sucks for like I guess the first students that underwent K-12, like they had trouble in college and then had trouble looking for a job. Good to see some 28ers though. We were one batch lower. I don't remember because like I went to college like 2013, but it took me 5 years to graduate when it was supposed to be like 5 years. But that's because like I had surgery and had to stop like one sem. But I guess at the same time, like the case for our school was a bit odd because like my school was like transitioning to like a different, oh wait, no, it was transitioning from like being a branch of like a different country to its own independent Philippine branch, like as its own. Like I was supposed to fly to Malaysia to graduate there. But yeah, like when it became like independent, no, we didn't get to fly to Malaysia to finish our bachelor's. Which sucks. Hi rats, welcome, welcome. We're just talking about, you know, being old. May I have a cup? No. All mine. Okay, this one's pretty good. Also me adjust. Man, life could have been different if I if I went to Malaysia. But honestly, I doubt my parents would agree, which also sucks. How do I need to move this. Eh? Where's the... Oh, okay. Need to move this part. I miss Malaysia Milo. Man, it's pretty good. Different, but would it be better? Actually, it depends. But it was like, I guess my career path kept changing a lot of times, so it's, you know, it's hard to say. But back then, like if I didn't take multimedia arts, I would have been taking like I would be studying medicine, because I like my dad studied medicine and I wanted to, you know, like be a surgeon. But he was like, no, you can't, like it takes too long. It takes too long to like study and then, you know, graduate. I could have been a doctor. I could have been a I could have been a surgeon. Because like as a kid, I really love reading the medical books of my dad. Like you get those pictures. I don't know, like as a kid, I think I shouldn't be like reading those books. But it was like so fascinating to me as a kid. You are the result of all those life events and experience, yeah. And now I'm a VTuber. I mean, it's fun. I feel like fate led me in the right place. So I'm not complaining. I also get to do my hobbies. Would you have it another way? I guess if I was younger, yeah. I would have. But now I'm pretty content. Could have been a surgeon, I mean, sure, but does it seem like you're having the worst time being an artist in the rigor? Yeah. I guess it's like the timing was like very, I don't know, very surreal, I guess. Like timing of everything in my life. It's like, I don't know, like if I do something and like some other thing happens kind of deal. The what ifs, yeah. Surgeons and doctors in general also don't have that much time for hobbies, yeah. I would be so busy, I would be so, I guess, really stressed. Yeah, I think this one's pretty good. But I want this to raise a little bit. And I think the only regret that I have is like, I should have like been more assertive to like switching courses like early on. Like maybe I could have been like studying, I guess, computer science or something instead of like multimedia. Because like the skills that I have, like I just learned it like outside of my school. This way you may not be saving lives from potential danger, but you are saving people's livelihoods. Yippee! I'm saving them by turning them into VTubers. As someone who did the opposite, it's painful trying to learn marketing and graphic design. I feel that. But yeah, for like graphic design, it's like, I guess it's like, you know, it depends on like other people. And I guess it was like easier for me to learn, you know, even without like college, it's easy for me to learn because like um I guess I already have like that creative like, you know, mindset, and I like trying out things or experimenting with things. And I also like to like talk to people discussing about, you know, like just graphic design things. But man, I could have switched courses. But that's because I also don't like the profs at our college. I feel like they didn't take, I guess at the time, like 2013, 2014, they didn't take graphic design or multimedia seriously as a course. And you get like some professors like only playing YouTube videos in class and he's not teaching. It's only the person in the video teaching us. And it's like, you know, like for our professor, it's like easy money because he just plays a video and that's it. And it's really unfair. Like I was really angry during that time. Even my school, I guess blockmates or schoolmates. Like we had to sign a petition to like get him kicked out of school. Because that was such a waste of our like tuition fee, you know. Imagine your artistic gut kicked in during a surgery. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this intestine into like a butterfly shape. Oh right, tumor moving. Okay, I think this one's all good. Wait, let me see. I'm kind of getting OC with some of the parts, but you know. There's a tiny bit of moving. I think that one's fine. Okay, let's see my uptime. I think after maybe 20 minutes, I'll probably wrap up since it's gonna be just a quick stream. And then we will go to like do mini grocery. Okay, maybe 15 minutes. I kind of want to raise this a little bit. Yeah. Am I missing? Am I missing a part? L side hair 5. Side hair 5. Side hair. Is there like a... Okay, I need to look at the illustration. Okay, yippee. No! No, what have you done to me? I'm gonna download this and I'm gonna put it on stream. I'm gonna put it on stream. Okay, where's my... How do I see that? Live stream. Where's my PNG? Hey. What did you notice? No, there's a dot, but it's okay. I will reveal my new form. Very nice cup of tea. Yum. Yeah, there's a spot. It's okay, it's not obvious. Yippee. I should make a like make a scuff model that's like just a teacup and then like my face on the water. You know, it's kind of like those what's it called, like, you know, like when you talk to someone in like the water and then like a face shows up, but instead of like, you know, just the water in the lake, it's just like the water in the tea. And it's me talking to you. But it needs to be a specific type of tea. Maybe... Okay, maybe peppermint tea. Sounds like Asian curse story. But it's gonna be funny though. Like a funny one. Funny curse story. Okay, this one. Contact points. I need to consider contact points. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. And this part goes downward. Okay, that's perfect. Nice. And huh? Is that the middle hair? Okay, that's the front hair. Okay, what else is in the front here? Okay, this one I've moved. Oh yeah, this part. This should lower a little bit. Let me see. Yep. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, okay. Hi Nimi, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Let me give you a shout out. How are you? No. My Oshi. Nimi is my Oshi too. Do you like my teacup form? Rats made me like a teacup form. Yeah. Wait! I have an idea. I should... Can I drag this here in Nissim Alive? It's like a hat! Yippee! Okay, let me delete this. Salty. I actually have like a version that's like a juice box version. That was like way back. I don't remember where I put it. It's probably in my drawing folder, I guess. Ah, this one. Salty. So this is like for my like 4.0 design. I wanted to like make like a beverage, kind of like that. But don't worry, I will revamp that for my 5.0. Revamp. I'm gonna make it more like, I guess, more vaporwave, synthwave style. Okay, this one's pretty good. I would drink salty. I saw your post. Are you getting new bangs? It's actually it's not really new bangs. It's like I wanted to make like a separate simple model that's like a isopod themed, and like I kind of went into like two designs. One was like, how do I explain it? Have like a wait, I think I have a screenshot. Did I screenshot that? Okay, pictures, screenshot. I was doing the design in Krita. I'm planning to make like a probably a video about like the whole progress. But yeah, this is the sketch. So like the first design, I wasn't really happy with it. Like it was like in my head, I wanted to have like a simple model, but I was like, I did too much in this first design, and then it looks mommy. It looks mommy, and then like, okay, maybe I don't want long hair because like this is the whole hair. Like even that stuff wrapping around the body is hair, and I'm like, how am I gonna rig that? And then the antenna, I wasn't feeling it, like having like a separate antenna. And then like I gave it a week, you know, like maybe I want to cook more. So like instead of like having like a separate antenna, I turned the bangs, like I gave the bangs like a longer strand to kind of like have that isopod antenna. And then like she's gonna have like a chiffon, semi-transparent, like, I don't know what you call this, like coat. Like sleepwear. It's basically a sleepwear. So this one's like based on my like I guess Otao character. And then the color is still the same as like my 5.0 right there. And yeah, that's it. Like I also want to put like some stars and stuff on the like bottom parts of the coat. Like I'm still not sure how I'm gonna approach that. Like I'm wanting pixel art, like animated frame by frame. And maybe, I don't know, we will see. But yeah, this one is not gonna have like any nude base. So it's like, you know, just drawing the necessary parts. So it's like easy for me to like, you know, draw and separate. But so far I've only drawn the head. Like the head parts, like hair, face, mouth, everything separated. But yeah, it's really fun. Like I wanted to have like a simple one that's like easy to rig, I guess easy to separate, and then like also easy, I guess easy to draw as well. That's like my main, like that's like the main factor that I wanna have. Yes, I love isopods. I take care of isopods. I have a... Let me show picture. I just don't show it that much, I guess, on Twitter or Blue Sky anymore because like I I remember receiving like a comment, like they were like ew 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 or something like that. I don't remember, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna post. I'm not gonna post isopods anymore. But yeah, secretly, I like taking care of isopods. they are pretty cute. Okay, wait. I'm gonna save image. Yippee. Okay, let me show you guys a picture of my isopod. Oops. Okay. This one. Yay. Very cute. This one is a Sevilla. Is it Porcelio Sevilla? It's one of those like big ass I guess isopods that's kind of like 2 centimeters big. Yeah, they're harmless. Like they're really, you know, they don't bite. Like if you hold them, sometimes they would go to your nail and eat your nail, but that's because like they're eating the calcium. And like sometimes I would give them my nail clippings, but that's because, you know, it's calcium too, you know, like that's why I also don't put anything on my nails. I want to keep my nails healthy for them. But yeah, they eat dead leaves. They eat like the moss right there, if you see that. And they also like fish food. They also like the reptile like food supplements thing. Yeah, they're really easy to take care of. You just have to make sure that their enclosure is very you know, like it has the right amount of humidity or moisture. So you just spray water and that's it. I was thinking the much bigger ones, like the giant isopod. Nah, I wish I can. I wish I could take care of them, but it's like you're gonna eat a lot. You're gonna eat a lot of stuff, and they're mostly like water isopods. But yeah, they're really cute. This is like the species that don't curl up, like they don't turn into a ball. But there are like some species that do. But they're so cute, and you can even tell when they're sleeping if their antennas are like in a specific shape. So yeah, I'm gonna try to incorporate the antenna movements based on like expression. That's what I like to have for my model. But yeah, they're so cute. I love them. Please appreciate my isopods. And also they when they poop, it's rectangular in shape. So yeah, I love them. They're so cute. I looked it up and I don't see anyone saying if fingernails are bad for isopods. But it depends. Like it really depends on your nail health. But yeah, they would eat your nail if you have like good enough amount of calcium. But yes, I love my isopods. And there was one time I think during or after a rainy day, my partner was like trying to cut grass outside of the house, and then like he pulled this one long tuft of grass, and in the dirt there was like a lot of isopods, so he gave me like a chunk of dirt filled with isopods as a gift. And I was so happy. I'm a simple woman, you know. Give me a patch of dirt with isopods. That makes me happy. Ooh. And sometimes like if I wanna get like a specific species, I can buy it online. But they don't sell it as live isopods in the listing. They sell it as double coat isopod playing cards. That's just to bypass the I guess the terms or something. Imagine Salty one day coming back home with one of those massive isopods. Man, I wish. I just don't have the space. Like, if I want to take care of something, I want to make sure that they have the right right space, or like right enclosure. Why am I moving this? But yeah, like I think isopods are like the perfect pet for, like, you know, in our current house, because like they're small enough that our cats don't really care. They just hide under the dirt, and you know, like you just need to make sure that it's moist and it's not dry, because they can dry out. And just gotta make sure that there's no mold growth, and that's it. And then if you wanna pick them up, just use a use a spoon, I guess. Okay, I need to move this downwards. Insect queen. But I suppose are crustaceans. But yes, I love them. My land crustaceans. Maybe if we ever like move to a bigger place, I also want to take care of beetles. They're so cute. I just don't have the space. I mean, like, you know, like in the province, like, sure, there are like a lot of like beetles, you know, like in the trees. I can grab them, but you know, they're just like, you know, I catch them and then they're free, type of thing. Mushy King, yeah. Man, I feel old. No, not the Mushy King. They should really bring back Mushy King. Okay, let's see. Physics plan. Okay, just gonna do a little bit, and then like, let's see. Okay, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, and then I will end stream, and then I'll continue working on this off stream. What is that part going up? Side here or back here? Oh, okay. Okay, imagine you were like an insect queen and your like outfits would be themed after insects. I was actually trying to go that route for like my simple model. Like, instead of like giving the model a nude base, I'm just gonna draw the parts like as is. Like the first one's gonna be like the isopod, and maybe the second one would be beetle, But yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to do designing because I don't know, design hard for me. And like I'm trying to consider like making sure that it's like the design isn't too overwhelming. Like I want most of the design or like the details to be focused on the upper part, since that's gonna be the most visible on stream. And then maybe, you know, make it as simple as possible, you know, like just enough details. And maybe easy to rig. So yeah, I'll probably use that simple model to draw the outfits. We used to climb trees in the province to catch beetles. Yeah! I also used to... You know those worms? Like the coconut worms? But they're actually just beetle, you know, like beetle larvae. I used to eat them. Okay, in our province, it's like a, you know, it's like a snack, okay? Like the worms, like you know the larva stage, like the, you know, like you find them in like the trees, like the dead, you know, dead trees. Like you can either like eat it live or like, you know, you could fry it, but they're usually clean, so you can just grab them from the tree and then dip it in, you know, like some sauce, and then you eat it. And you know, the like it's gonna it's gonna pop in your mouth. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good. I will cook sisig for you. Okay lang kayo dyan. Yeah, like we're actually pretty safe. Safe and sound. But yes, okay, it's time for me to wrap up. We're gonna go to like probably do a little bit of grocery shopping in the nearby, you know, mini grocery. And yeah, I'll be working on this off stream, just working on the hair actually. And I think after I'm done with this, I'm just gonna set up the other hair. And it's gonna be like a really lengthy process, so I don't think I can like, I mean, I can probably stream it like sometimes, like do a no mic stream. But it's kind of embarrassing because there won't be that much progress, like rigging wise. It's just me setting up. So yeah, anyways, let me make a backup first. Okay, here we go. Save back up. I never eat any kind of insect nor worm. I mean, it's like up to people, you know. I know some people will never eat bugs because it's like, you know, it's gross, I guess. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Let's see who is live. Chill art stream. They're also doing rigging. Okay. Yippee! I'm gonna raid Pikachu. Okay, here's the raid message. Yippee! Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my stream and, you know, like yapping with me about a lot of things. Really appreciate it. It's also good to be back after the typhoon. So yeah, I'll probably do more no mic stream as usual, but we will see. You know, maybe no mic, maybe with mic. I can't really trust myself, you know, like like I change my mind so easily. So yeah, anyways, bye bye guys. Also thank you Raz for the salty cup. Yippee.